Alright everybody, we're back in the shop and we'll see if we can get this front end stuff figured out on this car. So y'all can just go along with us and see what we get done. Alright y'all, so we got our spindle off and we've checked everything on it, all our measurements and angles and spindle pin degree, and we think we come up with a plan on what we're going to do different. And we also have took our upper and stuff off, and we're going to change that. I actually took another upper, an old one that we weren't using, and I cut it apart and ground it down so we could reuse it, all the stuff, because that stuff's pretty expensive. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and try to build a new upper now. So let's get at it. Alright, so we got a new upper A-frame all tacked up. So we're going to go take it and fit it real quick and just make sure it's going to work like we want it to, and then we're going to weld her up.
Alright, I got the camera. We got this thing fitted up. It's starting to look, it looks like it's going to work. This is what we got going on.
Alright, got the new upper built and got it painted, sitting here letting it dry. So we next thing we got to figure out is start on a spindle. So might actually have somebody else gonna build it for me, maybe during the day tomorrow. But if not, I'll get here tomorrow night and I'll start on one. So alright then, we'll see y'all tomorrow. What's going on everybody? Josh Circle here. I'm back in the shop today. I've been taking a little bit of a break, just trying to figure out some things that we're going to do to the car, but I have done a few things the past few days. I didn't get it on video, but we're starting back with that. I've actually rebuilt the whole right front suspension on the car and got it all back together, so we're going to be dialing that in today, so I'll take you along with me. Alright y'all, so I got all my right front suspension back together and started going back through the bump steer here, and we ran into a problem, so I had to fix this. We ran into the issue with the tie rod getting into the chassis when it was going through travel, so I had to fix that. And now we got another issue. I still can't get my bump to work out like we need it to. It's towing in too much, and I've got my center link raised all the way up in there. So I'm gonna have to make a ride. Just talked to Stacy Perrier out of South Boston, Perrier Race Parts, and he's got a extended tie rod pin, a 1/2 inch long tie rod pin that I put on the outside out here where the spindle is, and that should help me get my bump right. So we're gonna have to make a ride to South Boston real quick, and we'll be back. So we went to Stacy's, got a tie rod, and bump steer still off. So we decided to go ahead and just cut the steering arm off and move it like it needed to be. All right, y'all. So we finally got this front end stuff worked back out. The bump steers right, and man, it was a lot of work. I'll kind of show you what we did here, cutting the arm and replacing it. So we had to cut the arm back off and move it down because this extended tie rod still wasn't getting us down far enough to get the bump back right. So we got that right. Like I said, I just welded it all up, and I've checked the bump and just letting this cool back down where I welded it all up. But it's gonna work out. But I think that's gonna do it for this video. It's a real short video. We just been trying to figure some things out. You know, we had to redesign the spindle and all our points and come up with something that would clearance, you know, on the tire where we were rubbing the tire so bad, and hopefully help geometry wise get the car off the racetrack where it's not just trying to get down on the right front and just stay on it so much. So hopefully this, you know, this is going to be what we need. We've done a lot of work. Hadn't got a lot on video because it's just experimental stuff, and we just really didn't, you know, we've just been kind of figuring it out as we go. But I think we're finally where we need to be as far as getting ready to do setup work again. So just probably cut this video here, and we'll start a new one this week, and we'll start setting the car back up, and hopefully we're kind of planning to maybe go get a test in the end of this week. So we'll get the new video on that. So thank y'all for watching. We got a few new, like I said, we've been getting a few subscribers, a few more views. So just please keep watching, and tell anybody that might like this kind of stuff, tell them about the channel, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.